Stop watching. If your heart cannot go past the face value of this instrument, then you should just stop watching the live. But if your heart can go past the face value, then this live is for you, you know. And so it's like, because it's always the fine print that you have to read. It's always the fine print that they get you on. And the fine print in this case is going to be, this note is legal tender. And tender is going to be the key word that most people are going to overlook. And tender just means this note is a legal offering to show. It's like it's giving you coordinates where to go get the money. And since if you go look up 12 USC 411, if you look up 12 USC 411, let me see. No, I got it. 12. If you look at the 12 USC 411. 12 USC 411, issuance to reserve banks, nature of obligation, redemption. Federal Reserve notes to be issued at the discretion of the board governors of the Federal Reserve System for purpose of making advances to Federal Reserve banks through Federal Reserve agents as hereinafter set forth, and for no other purpose. These said notes shall be obligations of the United States and shall be receivable by all nationals. So again, obligations of the United States. These notes issued by, who is the Federal Reserve? These bankers, the bankers that sank the Titanic, the ones that served the Vatican, the ones that served Rothschild, the ones that the group of men that served the Rothschilds and served themselves and other personal interests, that set up the Federal Reserve Bank, that sank, they got JP Morgan out the business, sank the Titanic. They came together. Now they're giving us notes, and then those notes that they give are the obligation of the United States, because it's the obligation of the United States, right? And so every bank is a part of all these banks that use these dollars is the Federal Reserve Bank. Any bank that use these is partnered with them. So anyways, it says they shall be redeemed in lawful money on demand at the Treasury Department of the United States in the city of Washington, District Columbia, or any Federal Reserve Bank. So really, you can demand. I'm just going to the big boys because I want to, but you can really go to any Federal Reserve Bank and do this. And so, but it has to be redeemed for lawful money. And so again, and that's what y'all see me doing now. And so again, but we never use this. No one ever uses 12 USC 411. So because we don't use 12 USC 4, we don't redeem anything. So you just have circulating debt. You have circulating debt. Because you don't use anything, you have circulating debt. Look like a nation in debt, but we're not a nation in debt. Yeah. What's going on with you?
What's going on, Kafil?
If your heart